Hey, what's up, everybody? Rob Sower here with Sower Real Estate at Keller Williams. Um, boy, I, it's crazy that we're almost to the end of summer already. Excuse me. It seems like I don't know, just time flies. It's weird. I don't know. Maybe I'm just getting older, but well, not maybe. I know I'm getting older. Um, anyway, hopefully you guys have been having a good summer, maybe taking some nice trips. Definitely trying to stay out of the heat. I know it's been blazing hot lately. I think Boise got up close to 110 or something like that. Just unbelievable. And yeah, before you know it, we'll be complaining about how cold it is. So, anyway, going to jump right into the market dynamics. Market is changing. And I don't think I'm the first one to bring that to your attention. I think everyone kind of knows. If you watch the market in any way, you know that things are changing, and you can see it in the chart here pretty easily. Again, this is our month to month over the last 12 months of the year, the last calendar year. The red line being the actives, the dark like the black line is everything that sold that month. Everything in the gray is what went under contract. What's really notable here is we're starting to see a huge gap. I mentioned on the last email newsletter that we had a little bit of a gap here between the actives and the pendings and solds. Look at the gap now. So you're going down in pendings and solds, and you're going up in actives. So, for example, July, we had 1,565 active listings. Last month, 1,386. So a pretty good jump there. We had for solds 530 for July, and in June 608. So again, that went down. Pending, so everything that went under contract, 553 for July, 563 for June. So again, for such a big jump in the actives, to see that kind of a decline for the pendings and solds is pretty big. To give you another frame of reference, July of last year, 2021, there were only 650 homes on the market. Those are the actives. And yet we had 792 that went pending and 822 that were sold that month. So whoops. Sorry, my notification was telling me my battery is low. We'll just get through it. So yeah, a huge trend towards a seller's market. And our inventory, a buyer's market. Our inventory is 2.5 months of inventory. And this kind of brings me to something that came up in a conversation I had with someone earlier today. We were talking about the real estate market, and they said, "Oh, well, I heard these statistics, and we're still in a seller's market." And what I told him is, I said, this is the difference between statistics and reality. The statistics, you hear this all the time. Oh, statistics can be made out to say whatever. And technically, 2.5 months of inventory is still a seller's market. But I can tell you the temperature of the market or the emotion of the market is not a seller's market. And you're going to see that changing or continuing to change, in my opinion. I don't think we're going to, bounce back into a seller's market anytime soon. It's definitely shifting towards a buyer's market. And because technically, so for those of you that don't know, a seller's market is anything that's 3 months of inventory or less. Balanced market is 4 to 6 months, and then a buyer's market is anything over 6 months. Now, I personally don't agree with that basic statistic in the sense that anytime you're at the 4 to 6 months, I don't even think that's really a balanced market. I think that's really more of a buyer's market. That's been my experience. That's when you see buyers tend to have a little bit more negotiating power. and that sort of thing. Whereas the seller's market we came out of, we all know buyers were saying, I don't care, I'll take whatever. I'll waive my inspection, waive the appraisal, I'll go, 100 grand over, whatever. And that's not happening now. And again, statistically, you could say it's a seller's market, and that is not how it's behaving. So, I don't know. To me, that's one of the reasons that it's really important to just be careful who you talk to, who you get your information from. It's going to change for different markets, different segments of the market, and that sort of thing. But in general, I can tell you 100%, it is not a seller's market right now. It's just not. Anyway, so that's that for the real estate market statistics. On a side note, I'm pretty excited. Tomorrow, or actually the day that you guys watch this video, will be Gina and my anniversary, our 23rd anniversary, and I'm just very blessed. I'm extremely blessed, as a lot of you know, and I don't talk about this too much, but it's pretty cool. And my wife and I, we've been married for like I said, 23 years. We have 7 amazing kids, and yeah, it's a blessing. So so I hope all of this information is helpful for you guys. As always, for your situation, let us know what your questions are, what you're dealing with, how you're looking at the market, and what would be best for you to evaluate, how to proceed, whatever direction that is, whether it's to buy, sell, invest, or maybe do nothing. Maybe the advice that we would give you is to just stay where you're at. Yeah, I know I'm a realtor, but believe it or not, there's oftentimes I tell people don't do anything. So anyway, and that's probably the most fun thing for a lot of people to hear, because they're like, oh, cool, I don't have to move everything and deal with boxes and showings and everything else, because it's a pain. All right, guys, hope you have a great weekend, and let me know if there's anything we can do to help. Take care.